What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and today we're talking about, is trademark the only way to make money in print on demand? All of that's coming up right now. Guys, I see it in my Facebook group all the time. People asking the question, can I run ads to this? And they have a picture of something trademarked. Or they're like, hey, I've seen people running this and this and this. How are they getting away with it? And then you go browse some of the biggest websites on the internet, like redbubble.com. And you look, and how many of their designs are all like copyright trademark work? And you're like, how are they getting away with it? Are they really getting away with it? I want to bring a couple points here, and I'll tell you my thoughts about how they might be doing it. And I'm not an expert, I'm not a lawyer. And also we'll talk about trademark really the only way to make money. So let's first dive into the question about the big websites, the Redbubbles, the whatever. How are they able to run all these trademark designs? Got all these Stranger Things, and they got all the movies, and I guess that's a TV show, whatever. TV, movie, video games, Mario, whatever, you know, like they probably don't have Disney because Disney will sue. They probably don't have Harley Davidson because Harley Davidson will sue. But they have a ton of stuff, right? Well, in their terms, they obviously say the same thing that I say in my app. Anything you upload on the site, you take ownership for. Then they also have easy ways for people to flag something that's copyright. Now, because they make hundreds of millions of dollars, you know they have full-time lawyers on staff, okay? Not only that, they're probably paying a full-time DMCA lawyer. Well, for sure they are, 100%. So that whenever, basically, it's like this. If someone says, hey, that's my work, that's copyright, I want that taken down. They have a nice little page that says, take down this work. But they don't just instantly take it down. Then they have a lawyer actually go and validate that claim. A, they make it easy for claims to be made. B, they're offsetting the legal liability by saying whoever uploaded the design is taking ownership of those rights. C, ABC, right? C, when they have a full-time lawyer on staff, it's the lawyer's job to decide whether to take that design down. So they're 3 points of liability away from the inflection point. Now, does that make them 100% clear? No, they could still be sued. In the case of Sunfrog, and now a couple of years, I don't even know, last year or 2 years ago, Sunfrog was sued by Harley Davidson, I think it was Harley Davidson, for $3 million or something like that. I'm not even sure. Look it up. Anyways, they were sued because even though they had the ability to take designs down, they were sued because Harley Davidson kept seeing their work, their designs on the website. Even though they would complain, it would get taken down. A new designer would put up a new design with that same shit, or a different logo, or a different way it looked, another design, different way, but they couldn't keep up. Sunfrog couldn't keep up with taking stuff down fast enough, and Harley said, you know what, screw it, we're suing you, and they still got screwed. They still got sued. So that doesn't make them 100%, even though they had probably the same stuff that Redbubble has, that doesn't make them 100% safe. They can still be sued. My guess is that Redbubble does a better job of policing. If someone says, I don't want any, like Disney says, I don't want any Disney stuff on my website, then they have probably a very strict review process that will go look for anything that has to do with Disney and proactively take it down. And so they probably have whole teams of VAs, maybe even artificial intelligence, some kind of image, whatever, scanning, I don't know, that will do this kind of stuff. Reverse image lookup will look for similar designs based on, but they could still be in trouble if something's super like manipulated, like mashup design. You could still miss it and still get in trouble. It's very, very possible. Okay, so are you safe? No, never safe with trademark. Let's answer the question is, can you make money with other things other than trademark? Well, it is 1,000 times easier. It's 1,000 times easier to make money with trademark. Very easy. Put up a Zelda design and you're gonna sell. Put up a Mario design, you're gonna sell. Put up some football designs and you're gonna sell. The audiences are passionate about their teams, about their video games, about their TV. They're passionate. And you know what? When you put a product they haven't seen before, with a design they haven't seen before, about something they're passionate about, you bet their ass they're gonna wanna buy it and keep it and show all their friends, hey, look at the Game of Thrones t-shirt I got. It looks sweet. And they're gonna buy, man. They're gonna buy at higher conversion rates than non-trademark. And so when you see all these people in my Facebook group, or when you're searching, when you're spying on ads and you see all these trademark products, you probably are thinking, man, the only people are really making money in print on demand is the people that are doing the trademark, selling the stuff, the risky stuff, the people that don't give all the. It's funny. There's a lot of people from Vietnam that do trademark. Let's just say that they are more untouchable because they're not. They're in a third world country. But I won't give my opinion on all that. Let's just say that there's people making money in trademark. There's people making the same amount of money without doing trademark. But it is easier to make money with trademark. So if you're getting started and you're saying, what is easy? It's gonna be, and then, you see this all the time. It's gonna be like, hey, you know what? Just let me do a little bit. Let me do it until I get my first cease and desist, or let me do it just to make some money and then I'll get away from it. And the truth is, when I very started, I had some trademark designs. I won't tell you what they are, but I did a couple, and they sold, man. They sold really well. And then once I got that taste, and then I would put up a dog design, and then I would compare it to the sales of my trademark design. I'm like, this dog design doesn't even compare to these sales. This is so much easier, and it became so difficult to phase out and stop doing that. Now, luckily, I started finding more and more winners over in the non-trademark, the friendly, the dogs, the cats, the grandmas, the grandpas, all the safe stuff, right? And that's why it's like, you got to think outside the box. There's so many niches. Once you start thinking that way, there's so many niches to target. You got to open your mind and start thinking how to target people and find those passions that are not TV, movie, games, whatever, right? But when you're just starting, you see the easy stuff, and that's what you gravitate towards, and that's why you see all those ads up, because there's a lot more people starting or trying to make money than there are successful people that are actually doing it. And the successful people know that, hey, you know what? If I want a long-term business, I can't be doing this copyright stuff. So the successful people are doing the non-copyright for the most part, and the unsuccessful people are doing the copyright. But there's a lot more unsuccessful people, so that's why you see all those ads all the time. There's a million of those people trying to pump up their stupid ad or the stupid design about Mario, and then there's like a handful, 1%, that have legitimate stores that run non-trademark designs and products. But it doesn't mean if you're new that you have to do the trademark. You don't. You just gotta open your mind and think about, how am I gonna create a brand? How am I gonna create a good user experience? How am I gonna format my design, the theme, the vibe, everything about my website that's gonna generate the sales and get high conversions because of trustworthy, that looks awesome, and everything about, the long-term aspects. And like I said, there's so many niches, and there's I don't know, I give away 100 some niches on my resource site. If you haven't already, go check it out. wcfulfillment.com/register, and you can go on the sidebar and it says top 20 niches, but then underneath on that page, I'll give like a link to like 100 plus. There's so many topics you can target on Facebook, and they all make sales. Or not all of them, but a lot of them make sales. Do not have to run trademark to make money. 100% do not have to. So I want to encourage you, if you're just getting started, save yourself like legal problems. Don't do the trademark and the copyright. Plus, if you do anything like super trademark, we're not even going to print it. Like if you do Harley or Disney or characters, we're not printing that anymore. We have a review team. But if it's not super clear, I mean, like we can't check everything, let's just say that, but we do have a team that's looking for specific things. I won't tell you what those things are, except for the two I just mentioned. But with that being said, guys, get creative. Think about niches, not the standard grandmas and grandpas and dogs and cats, okay? That's like what 99% of people think of. Think outside the box and you're gonna be successful. Be creative, do different than everybody else, and you'll be successful. You don't need the copyright. That's short-term play, that's not a long-term play. Yeah, Redbubble, whatever, makes 200 million or whatever they make a year, but they got the resources to hire all the lawyers in the world to fight. And you can bet if they ever got in trouble, they're not getting a cease and desist, they're getting like a lawsuit instantly. They're not gonna get the second chance. So if they ever got in trouble, they're paying out millions of dollars. Yeah, you don't do it. I'm looking at them and I'm like, come on guys. Yeah, you're making millions of dollars, hundreds of millions a year, but you don't have to do it. I personally don't know how long they'll be able to do the gray area stuff. Maybe forever, I don't know, but I don't think it's safe. Anyways, I wanna end this video. We're just rambling now. So, no trademark needed. Get creative, make some money. And guys, if you don't already know, I announced a contest for hooded blankets. We're doing a contest for the best looking, best brandable store. If your store looks awesome, we're gonna choose, me and my team, we're choosing it. We're giving away $1,000 US to use however you want. Could be for ad spend, could be for pay per new designs, whatever you want. We're doing that. I'm gonna make a page that you can submit your store to, and it's a 2-month contest. So on it's September 2nd now. So on November 2nd, right? On November 2nd, you've got 2 months. We're gonna choose a winner. We're gonna give $1,000 away to the best store. So guys, get your stores ready. Start pumping up those hooded blankets. They're gonna be hot this winter, this fall. I know you guys are gonna love it. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.